And a very good evening, everybody. I'm John Cole. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving. After helping her club score wins over Southwest Community and Rochester Community at the Science Tourney last weekend, sophomore Kansas, his bad horse, is the Mondac Conference Player of the Week. She averaged 17.5 points a game with 10 rebounds, shot 50% from the field. She's a native of Lame Deer, Montana, and she is putting together one heck of a sophomore season for Bill Triplett's crew. Kansas and her teammates in action on Sunday at 2 p.m. at home against longtime rival Bismarck State. That one always fun. The men will play at 4 p.m. and they come in off a big blowout win over Minnesota North College Hibbing. Teton hockey team in action tomorrow night at Minnesota Crookston. They drop the puck at 4 p.m., 12 noon on Sunday on that Golden Eagles club. Former Teton standouts Dylan Borseth and Fox Dodds. UND hockey team, the #1 ranked team in the nation, home tonight against Bemidji State. Let's go to the Ralph, see how that one went. Well, the Beavers always play them tough. Casper Magnuson is going to score at just 1:19 into the contest. Just 35 seconds after Bemidji took a 2-zip lead, Cameron Berg is going to get open. He scores. He scores. Same score in the third. Berg is going to get outside from the circle, and he is going to score. So 2-2 at the end of regulation. 50 seconds into OT. Jackson Blake is the hero. He's going to put it in. UND in OT. The #1 team of the nation wins it 3-2, but the Beavers always seem to play them tough. Now, the postseason begins on Saturday for the Bison. They're home against Drake, who are making their first appearance ever in the playoffs.
Impressive. They won 8 games in a row, and so they've continued to get better as the season's gone on. I think they do some things really well. Probably going to look a little bit familiar, getting 12, 21, 11 personnel, want to run the football, want to slow the game down, operate more like the Bison than maybe just hanging their huddle and getting on the ball and going. They've only given up 4 sacks all year. It tells you the continuity and the veteran presence they have up front in the offensive line, have a big back, have a quarterback that does a nice job. They move the pocket a lot for him, and so I think that's part of the reason why people struggle to get pressure on him, just because he's a moving target back there. And then, defensively, 4-down structure. We'll jump into some 3-down, less predictable than maybe the last 2 teams we've played, but some single high, some Tampa 2, pressure from the boundary, pressure from the field, and they're a well-coached football team, and it'll be exciting to play them.
All right, that's a 2:30 p.m. start in Fargo. UND will host Sacramento State. They won 4-4 in the Big Sky, 7-4 overall, and have a 30-23 win over the Stanford Cardinal, which probably put them into the playoffs. They had of course, UND had a blowout win over NDSU. It's an early kickoff, 12 noon in Grand Forks, and that obviously was the top point of their season. UND has not played well after that big win, but they did get into the playoffs, and no doubt the win over the Bison helped them to get in. Also, Dickinson State is representing the Peace Garden State. They are in the second round of the NAIA playoffs. They're on the road at Grandview since falling to Rocky Mountain 20-19 in their season opener. They have ripped off 10 wins in a row. That one has an 11 a.m. Mountain Time kickoff, so that will be fine. Let's take a timeout. We'll get that score in, Colorado 3-2, and now we take a timeout on First News at 10.